Problem number 3573, best time to buy and sell stock, part 5. You are given an integer array prices, where prices I is the price of a stock in dollars on the ith day, and an integer k. You are allowed to make at most k transactions, where each transaction can be either of the following: normal transaction, buy on day I, then sell on later day j, where I should be smaller than j. You profit price j minus price I. Okay, so it's a normal transaction. And short selling transaction, it is sell on day I, then buy back on a later day j, where I smaller than j. Your profit will be prices I minus prices j. Note that you must complete each transaction before starting another, and you can't buy or sell on the same day you are selling or buying back as part of a previous transaction. Return the maximum total profit you can earn by making at most k transactions. You can't, this sentence, you can't buy or sell on the same day that you are selling or buying back as part of a previous transaction. I think it is like telling you should hold, must complete each transaction before starting another, so like you can only hold one stock at a time. Yeah, so it is at most k transactions. So I think like the k has to be in the parameter as well, since I have to know the previous states, how many transactions did I use. I cannot use more than k, so I will have if as I, k, h, and it will be defined as the maximum profit from maximum profit within day 0 to day I, with at most k transactions. K will be uppercase K transactions with at most k transaction, and h stocks holding. H can only be 0 and 1. So DFSI, we can discuss separately. If h is 0, then it will be the maximum between all the 0 condition situation will be if currently we have 0 stock, then it will become this situation will be coming from today I do nothing, and previously I hold 0 stock, so it will be 0, and in the previous day I will have I minus 1, And since we didn't do any transaction, K will be the same. And the other situation will be in the previous day. I hold one stock, so today I can sell it, and it will be plus prices I. And since I have done a transaction, so it will be minus 1K. And for DFSI K1, it will be kind of the same, but we will have previously holding one stock and previously holding 0 stock with buying one stock today. So it will be it will be 0, and then buying it will be 1. And since we have done one for transaction, I think yeah, for when we buy, we did not finish a transaction, so we will do it like this. Only finish selling will have K minus will be counted as one transaction. Okay, and this time complexity will be O N multiplied by K. Yeah. Okay, so we will start from N is the length of prices, and D FS I K H, returning the maximum profit int. And for the boundaries will be I smaller than 0, and it should be valid when age is 0, because we cannot hold one stock when it is like the day haven't begun. So we should return 0 if age is 0, else we will return invalid. And so if age is 0, we will return the maximum DFS I will think this, and else will return this. I forgot, for K there is also boundaries for K. That is, since we are only allowed to make at most K transaction, so K cannot be smaller than 0. So when K is smaller than 0, and no matter no matter I is no matter I is negative, or no matter I is which number, or age is holding 0 stock or 1 stock, whenever K is negative, then we should return invalid. Yeah. So for the answer, we will return DFS I K 0. Oh, sorry. it should be n -1. And yeah, this we should also be comparing with 1 holding 1 stock, but since holding 1 stock in the past will definitely be small, the profit will definitely be smaller than holding 0 stock, so we will only count the 0 stock one. Oh, something went wrong. Let's see. At most K transactions and only selling 0, 1 when it is 0. H is 0, it will be do nothing, so the K remains, and my this is selling 1 stock. Did I misunderstand the question? Buy the stock on day 0 or 1, sell it on day 2. Eight. Sell the stock on day 3. So I can sell first, then buy it back. It is 8, and this is, and I get 8. Okay, so it doesn't have to this means I don't have to first buy and sell. Okay. Then we should change, and this should be also changed. I think this will be 0, since we don't have, we can, at first day we can sell, so but like we cannot yeah, we cannot buy having number of transaction larger than K. So this will not be changed. And so when we hold zero stock, then I think we don't. When we hold zero stock, we can buy, we can sell. So, but that, like, it cannot happen on the same day. Then I think H is not usable. It's not necessary now. Yeah, since for each or you can have -1 stock. Oh, like if you can transfer from one stock to no stock, and you can transfer from no stock to one stock. Then you can have, I think if H is -1, then you can have you will do nothing and you will have -1 stock, but you can transfer. So if now is negative, then you'll have 0 and sell stock. So I'll have no stock, like 0 stock to 1 stock, and you can have 0 stock to -1 stock, and for 1 stock you can only sell. I'm sorry, let's see. Buy on day I. Buy on day I is 0 to 1. And sell on the other day 1 to 0. And sell on day I, it will be 0 stock to -1. Then buy back, it will be -1 stock to 0 stock. So when 0, you'll have you can come from 1 stock, or you can come from negative. Okay, cool. Then for negative, like it is you buy back. So it will be buying back. It will come from -1, and that is you sell before, so you buy back negative. And for -1 is that you will have 0 and you sell. And for 1 is that you have 0 and you buy. Okay. I think that is the whole story. Let's see. Did I forgot anything? Oh. Yeah, can we? You can't buy or sell on the same day you are selling or buying back. Complete each transaction before starting. Oh, and not sure if this will be the case we have not checked. Like for -1, it is for -1 you come from 0 stock and you sell, so you haven't finished the process because you have to buy back. And when you buy back, like when you are 0, that means you have sell before and you buy back today. So you finish your transaction. And and this, I think maybe we should compare with DFS and -1K and -1. Since selling we have the profit. I think adding no, let's see. But I think adding this will not be useful. What did I miss? At most K transactions, each transaction can be either the following: buy on day I, sell on later day J. Like when you are 0. I think this allows us to violate this rule, because if it comes from this, if this 0 comes from this option, but I'll say if I sell stock, then we finish the transaction. To check. Hmm. Okay, I think we are close, but end state. Oh. I am not sure. Like, okay. Yeah, it represents first selling and as buying will be 2, but I'm not sure why it should be 2, not -1. Two can be coming from I think I have a mistake here. Like the other seems to be the same, but only here. Like or it I think it means when we are at, like, when we haven't started a day, we should not be at any of the state. Like we cannot hold a stock, or we cannot hold -1 stock. Yeah, so this should be the same if H is 0, L is invalid. Let's see. If H is 0, makes I minus 1k 0, I minus 1k, I minus 1k. And for end state 1, it's here. 1. Oh, yeah, why am I'm not sure why it is wrong. Is that the transaction? But I think only when you sell or buy back, that means you finish one transaction. And for this, yeah, I did not why? Or is that because we cannot like this? Oh, why? Oh, I forgot the catch. I think it's because, yeah, this is, and N is 10, 3, 10, 6. Let's try modify it into for loops. So for loops, we will have this. Yeah, H has 3 situations. Like there is -1, and will be do nothing, and this will be since we haven't finished a transaction, and for -1 we will be coming from 0. That will be selling one stock. Yeah. And for 0, there is another state that is buying back the stock. That means, yeah, and we finished one transaction. So it will be -1 buying back. Okay, we'll start our for loops. And before for loops, we will have to form, yeah, it will be a 3-dimension metric, and it will be, let's call it max profit, and it will be that first have -n and 3 states of H, and we will have for loop in range K plus 1, since we would like to access K. And the outer loop will be for range n plus 1, since we want a dummy node. Yeah, because there are, like, the boundaries have I smaller than 0. And we will start our for loop for I in range and for K in range K plus 1, and we'll have 3 kinds of H, and the first one will be max profit I plus 1 since we have a dummy node, and k k, and 0 equals equal, yeah, we'll have 3, this will be 1, this is 2. And for 0 we have maximum max profit, this is for is doing nothing today, and so we will have the transaction will not be changed, and we will have 0 stocks holding. And max profit, 0 will be coming from selling one stock like but since we sell a stock today, we have to have, and we finish a transaction, and we have to have one stock when we sell. So selling, we will get the profit. We'll have prices I, and the other option will be buy back the stock. So, and this will be also finishing one transaction. So we have to minus k, and this will be when buying back. We are in the previous day we have to owe one stock, so it is -1. Oh, since we don't have okay. We have to change -1 to 2, as we can still have -1 since in Python -1 is acceptable to reach the last element in the array, and it will be 2 now. Yeah, but okay, we can change it to 2. Then when buying back, we have to minus the profit, so it will be like this. And for currently owning one stock, it will be, let's copy this, it will be in the previous day, like today we do nothing, so in the previous day we'll have to own one stock. And also it can be, we buy one stock today, so when buying we'll be minusing today's price, so this, and when buying, that means before we don't have any stock, and we haven't finished the one transaction since we are only buying, and that is a normal transaction, buy on daylight, we haven't sell. And for when the age is 2, that means age is owing one stock, then it will be coming from we are still owing, and in the previous day, and we do nothing today. And then it will be also coming from when we are owing, that means in the previous day we have 0 stock, but we sell a stock, and so we owe one stock, and we haven't finished the transaction yet, like it's short selling transaction, we buy only, sell on daylight, so we are halfway through the transaction, and at the end we will return the max profit and k 0. We forgot to, for the boundaries, we haven't added a default value. So, let's first add this when I is 0 and when, like, no matter which k, but when h is 0, let's have 0. So for this, we will have to add a for loop for k in range k plus 1. Let's have k, okay, yeah. And for this, since it may be out of the boundary, we will do, so it will be only if k minus 1 is larger than 0, like if k is larger than 0. Else, it should be returned invalid. I made a mistake. Let's see if we use this. Can it pass? Yes. So that means there's a mistake here. H is, maybe H has something wrong. I plus 1 and I k minus 1 k 0 comes from doing nothing, yes. And for 1, it is when you are 0 and you buy. When you are negative, you are holding 0 stock, but you sell. Yes. That is, when you are 0, that means you are owing 1 stock, but you buy back and the transaction finished. For this, here. Okay, better. My not really sure like why we cannot do a maximum between different states of holding stocks. And also I have a question is that it is at most K. Can we do anything when K is 0?